so after a couple of really nice days off with Christy in the Twigs, they treated me really nice. I feel well fed and well taken care of, so thank you. And now we're back on trail in West Hartford, and it's only 10 miles to New Hampshire. Yay! So yay, one more state to go. All right, let's get to it. Bye. All right, so we got a little road walk here through West Hartford, and then on up the mountain. So today's supposed to be 87, and then thunderstorms tomorrow. But as we head toward the first of next week, temperature is supposed to drop 10 degrees, be in the 70s for the highs, and 50s at night. It sounds heavenly, but we'll have to suffer through a day or two here first. All right, back on trail. Looks like we've made it to the road walk portion that takes us over the Connecticut River through Hanover, and it's exciting. We're almost one more state in. So on the highway on the way into town, someone set up these 3 benches. I'm gonna have a nice lunch here because there's this beautiful waterfall behind me. Isn't that lovely? So the walk back to the trail takes us right by the Dartmouth College stadiums and soccer fields. Looks like they're also playing softball over there. Okay, back in the woods and back to climbing. So this other hiker and I were counting on this spring. It's basically just a wooden pallet over a sinkhole, and it had some water in it with dead bugs and everything, but there wasn't any more water for 3 miles after this, and we'd already gone several without. So we decided it was a really good idea to get it here, but we had to pour it through a bandana and filter it. Okay, we've got 1.2 miles to the creek. Moynihan Brook, I believe it's called, or Monahan Brook. But I'm ready to guzzle some water, I'll tell you that. It's a hot one today. Again, I got up to 87 with high humidity, so It's been a sweaty one. Not the worst of all, but definitely challenging enough. I filled up with water at the last creek crossing and drank a liter of electrolyte water. So now, somebody said there's a couple of campsites past the road crossing up here. Okay, so the trail's up that way. This is clearly an old forest road that's been overgrown, but this spot right here is nice and flat. I can hear the road, but I think I'm up the hill far enough from it. I'm not going to be a problem with the locals. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the tent. I do have a reception and got a hold of Christy. So let's get this camp made. It's 6 o'clock and the Serenity Shuttle has landed at trail mile 1761 for a 15-mile day. Got started about 8:30 this morning. Came up out of the White River Valley up over the mountain and then down into the Connecticut River Valley, and now we're going back up. We're now in New Hampshire, and the terrain and the forest looks just a little different. Yeah, so a little tight on water today. Had to use an interesting source, but just popped down by a creek below the road here and filled up internally and externally, so should have plenty for the evening. I did check the local weather report and it's supposed to rain starting at midnight until about 6 in the morning. So if that holds, we may lay in the tent a little while and let it get over with. Because we can check on it here. We have one bar of reception and it's a pretty good bar. So, hey, thanks for hiking with me. And remember, we're doing the impossible. That makes us mighty.